This episode of Dungeons and Dorkheads is brought to you by Green Man Gaming. Head down to the link below to get some fantastic deals on video games and shop with confidence, knowing that every game on this site comes directly from publishers and you get a fantastic deal in the process. Not only that, this video is also brought to you by XSplit. Head down to the other link down there and get in on the fantastic family of products that XSplit has to offer, including XSplit Broadcaster, which is a fantastic program for live streaming, video recording, and even making this video that you're watching right now. Head down to the link below. And let's not forget, this show wouldn't even exist if it wasn't for the great people making Foundry Virtual Tabletop. Head down to the link below. Foundry Virtual Tabletop is perfect for all of your virtual tabletop needs. It's very easy to set up, very easy to mod, very easy to get all of your game systems working, including D&D 1st Edition, D&D 5th Edition, Pathfinder, Fallout Pen and Paper, even Bunkers and Badasses. Head down to the link below and try out Foundry Virtual Tabletop absolutely free. And last but certainly not least, we need to give a big shout out to the folks at ForgottenAdventures.net for their dedication to the craft of map-making assets, virtual tokens, battle maps, Clip Studio brushes, and builder packs, all available on ForgottenAdventures.net. Link down below in the description.
So, Soggy passed her off on his own.
Right. What's everybody else doing?
Well, if we were splitting up, I assumed we'd have, what is it? It was me and Relic, and then I imagine you and her.
Adeline, stays on the airship, by the way.
So you fuckers have fun. I don't want to meet Mr. Crazy Man.
He could just pull, he for all I know, he could have pulled me into the river and I just didn't realize.
Oh, I know.
The entire time. So I guess I'll check over here for Old Man Hickory. Everyone else is split up.
Sorry, where?
Here.
Okay. You head to the harbor then. It's a harbor. There is a colorful group of folks here coming and going, unloading ships. You don't see anyone of the... Wait. Do you even know what Old Man Hickory looks like?
That's a good question.
You know he's crazy. That's
Yeah, we know he's crazy, so he has to look old and like his clothes must be torn and whatnot. So I would assume
just
it's
the
pretty
obvious
obvious
question of who looks homeless and possibly crazy.
Yeah.
Make an investigation check.
Crazy. Yeah, that's the best bet. Investigation, I don't think I even remember it. Yeah, being +3, it's laughing, getting low rolls. Continuing to get low rolls.
You found a squirrel.
Yay!
It's in a tree.
I'll take it.
You're like, oh,
Hey.
oh, squirrel.
I guess as we're traveling around, I'm just gonna turn to Relic like, hey Relic, you see anything that looks particularly like, I don't know, dumpster, cave, just something that you think a crazy person would hide in that's old?
Well, usually they hide in like crates and barrels, don't they?
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, anything look particularly like... How about we search for, I guess, would want to do an investigation to search for signs of, like, things that would clearly be of somebody who was, like, I suppose, like, homeless?
Okay,
like, scavenging type shit?
Yeah, you're
and while
roboting
you're
out
doing
there.
that, can I get you to do a mic check, please?
It's because I walk far away from the PC. I'm around a corner where there's a lot of metal. I just have to walk slightly closer to the PC.
Okay. Roll that investigation.
Are we rolling separately, or?
I mean, yeah, we could if we already established what we're looking for.
I mean, I'm good with investigation, but
I only have a +1 to intelligence, so...
can I get advantage?
Why would you have advantage?
Alright,
Oh,
for like this.
shit.
Just roll set. Wow. I'm gonna use my luck point to re-roll that.
Okay.
Oh wait, how do I get my token?
You have to be given.
12.
Technically better.
And here, Virgil, you can have more. And since we're all splitting up at this point. There. Right. Virgil, you can't find anything. Relic, you have the notion that it might be a good idea to ask someone what this guy looks like.
Yeah, probably.
Hey, Virgil, don't take this the wrong way, but can you help me find a bar?
Don't worry, I assume we're just going to ask somebody. Where did they say the inn was? The guy pointed it out.
The inn is this lovely little building way up the top of the hill.
Relic, it should be over there. He did say it was up there, so I'm guessing that's the building there. So we should go there. We could probably ask the barkeep. He'll probably know.
Wait, does that inn have a bar?
All inns have a bar.
Here I thought taverns were the... Anyway.
While you're heading over, I'm just gonna real quick. Relic, no, not Relic, the other one. Duskin, what are you doing?
Running around.
Oh, your problem characters? I see how it is.
Yes.
I'm bad with names. I'm sorry. What are you doing?
This is the market area, right?
Yes.
Safe to assume. Is there any like jewelers or anything around?
You don't see a jeweler, but there is a goblin here, with a tent. It says shinies.
I'm going in.
Okay. You go in there.
Shinies is enough for me.
Delightful little goblin woman there. She's like, "Oh, welcome."
Whoa!
Shouting into a store.
I'm looking for 2 platinum rings. Would you happen to have
Enthusiasm, I like it. Well, only the shiniest treasures here. Platinum rings. Let me see here. And she has no organization system whatsoever. She pulls out a box, opens up the lid, starts digging through this box of rings, and pulls out this one. That's silver, tosses it aside, keeps digging, and she's like, "Do you know if this is platinum?"
That is a fantastic question.
Do I?
Micah, do you have any knowledge of jewels?
Do we have a single platinum coin as reference on Duskin?
You
If
guys
you
don't
took
have
some
any
of the
platinum.
money, you did get platinum from the guy, so you should have platinum.
How many platinum?
I don't
know we got
remember
some
how
total
much he
stuff.
gave you, but he did give you some of the money in platinum pieces. I just don't remember how many platinum pieces.
Okay, let's organize this money real quick.
Oh
So
God!
don't worry about it. So, do we remember how many platinum total you were given?
Because he gave us half the money up front, and it was, what is it? And it was some in platinum, but I don't remember how many it was.
think
You're
it
supposed to
was
remember
50.
these things. Yeah.
Was it 50 platinum?
Pretty sure it was 50. Now I distinctly remember him having difficulty counting.
Yes, he was having
Okay.
trouble counting.
So
I
you
think the
have
total
the
of got given 25.
Or,
I will say yeah.
Okay. So we have 25, and then we split it again. Is that how we did it?
I mean, I didn't take any, I don't think, so.
Dustin will have 25 platinum on it. That's the worst that can happen.
He has money.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
I'm gonna take out a platinum piece. It's just reaching out for it.
Is it?
Like, let me see.
Oh, is that platinum?
It is.
Ah, thanks. And she snatches it from you, starts comparing the two.
Dustin, like, not like panicking or anything. He's very interested. Is this platinum?
And she's like, no. And she tosses the ring aside, starts digging again. This goes on for several minutes until finally she pulls out one and she's like, aha! This one is platinum. And it's engraved, but the symbols, it doesn't look like any language whatsoever. They just look decorative. It doesn't mean anything. And she's like, okay, I have this one.
You have another.
She goes back to
Another 30 minutes pass.
Another several minutes go by of just nope, nope. And she gets to the bottom of the box. And she's like, it would appear I only have the one.
Better than nothing.
Okay.
These rings are worth
50 gold.
That'll be,
What's the gold?
let's see here. And she pulls out an abacus. And she's like, okay, so that's... carry the 4, that's 5,000. Yes, 5,000
This is
copper.
just
What?
staring.
What? 5,000 copper. That's good math.
That's what I assumed it was.
Yeah. Just staring. It's gonna be like a whole, all the pennies, basically.
Basically, yeah.
Gives her only the pennies she requested. 5,000 copper, got it. The counting begins.
But no, I can give all the platinum. Look at this. There we go.
Oh, look at this, Mr. Moneybags over here.
Mr. Moneybags.
Thank you.
As he just takes it and starts walking out.
Enjoy your ring.
So one platinum.
Tell all your friends. Please.
Please.
She starts picking up all the silver rings she dumped on the floor. All right, what's everybody else doing?
Soggy Matthew can be found on the bridge looking for Tuscan.
All right,
Imagine him standing there completely sodden, trying to find Duskin, just saying like, I am perturbed.
Matthew's gonna be even sadder. That's an accomplishment.
I am experiencing sadness.
all right, you do eventually spot Duskin over in the market. The town's not that big.
Duskin, I am ecstatic to find you. I thought I lost you.
Did you say
Did you-
static?
Ecstatic.
You cut out. It said static.
I
I
am
thought it was
ecstatic.
hilarious.
I am static.
I thought it was hilarious.
Static as in unchanged.
Well, he is
Static.
he is static to meet you.
Oh shit, that's funny.
Did you find the
I have
ring?
gotten one ring.
That's a start, I suppose. We need another.
I have not found another.
We'll find another somewhere.
Can confirm.
Can't confirm, check.
Only one.
Is there no other like jewelry or anything?
That is
around?
the only thing even remotely
Quote-unquote
close to a
jewelry.
jewelry shop in this town, yes.
So do you want that one, or should I? I mean,
You
does
could
it
have
fit on
it.
me? Okay. Put it fits perfectly on my finger, as if it was made for me.
Hell yeah. We're accessorizing our giraffe companion.
No.
Just a little bit of shiny silver color.
Yeah, I'd
Off
say it's
silver.
still a bland color, but you know.
As you two are having this conversation, you... The hell was that? Make a perception check.
The
Oh,
hell
no.
was that? Make a perception. I can't perceive the room right now.
So you're gonna perceive the room for me.
Perception. They're here to steal the ring. Fucking,
Alright, Duskin,
you know.
didn't catch it. Matthew, you thought you saw... What was that, a boulder? It was going between the buildings over here.
Esther. Could use Esther to get like an above city view of the boulder moving.
I will allow it, actually. Alright, so you're doing your eagle vision?
Basically, yeah, seeing through. So I'm blind and deaf to Duskin.
Okay, yeah, there's a boulder rampaging through the town. Maybe rampaging is the wrong word, I don't remember the point button. Like, yeah, it's zooming down the coastline, up and down and all over the place. No idea what that is.
Just from my blind and deaf body, Duskin, there's a runaway rock.
Oh,
I'm facing the wrong direction.
you
Duskin,
start running the way you're looking.
no, Duskin, the other, like, seeing through the eagle eye that you're right. No, Duskin, the other side. Follow the bird, Duskin, follow the bird.
To the right! No, my right!
The left. Take it back now.
Then
What happened this time?
Then Riverside is just like, great, a second crazy person.
Crisscross!
Everybody's happy.
So, with eagle sight, do I see what is going on?
Yeah, you're able to track this boulder pretty effectively from the air.
I just can't fucking do shit about it, and I've told Duskin to follow the pretty bird.
Yeah, you are a bird right now. Right, so, Duskin, it takes a minute, but you do eventually get close enough, and yeah, there's a fucking boulder that's zooming all over the place.
Tackle it.
I ain't stopping that.
Tackle it. Tackle it.
While this is going
I
on,
do
what's the
not
rest of the
destroy
party
this
doing?
album.
Well, we are doing. What are you doing, Amelia?
I guess I'll walk backwards to see what's going. Walk towards Duskin and
You see me blind and deaf yelling in the wrong direction.
What? Hey guys, what's going on?
Matthew, you have
Duskin, the
attracted...
boulder.
Matthew,
boulder Duskin.
Matthew, you have attracted the attention of one of the town guardsmen, and he hasn't told you to stop. He's just looking at you like, the fuck?
I am as confused as
If
you are.
my eyes
Like,
can
there's
hear.
nothing illegal yet.
The guy next to him is like, should we stop? And he's like, no, man, I want to see where this goes. Frankly, I'm just
If his
excited that
eyes
something's
could
happening
be-
today.
Any more glossed over. If his eyes could be any more glossed
Honestly,
over.
probably what
he'd
I
just-
would do, to be honest. If I just saw the person doing something that's not illegal,
See
just
where
be
this
watching
goes.
this Period.
Well, it's certainly not illegal, but
Isn't he disturbing the peace? Only if someone complains about it.
Only if someone complains about
I
it.
mean,
I think the runaway boulder would garner more of a complaint than the guy that's just in the center of town.
what do the guards think of the blind and deaf man yelling for a Duskin about a boulder?
That's what they're focused on.
They're just wanting to see what happens, man.
I guess I'll follow Duskin to see what he's doing.
Fucking
'cause
leave
I'm
me behind,
really
cool.
curious.
It's like, he's fine, we're in town.
Alright, so the boulder, for those of you who are following it, has made its way over to the farmlands to the west. And it's still on the move. Virgil and Relic, you,
Hey, do we hear him shouting?
not from that side of town.
No, you
also-
see there's maybe a little crowd, possibly?
Also, you're now in the tavern.
That is where we were going, yes.
Right. So, what? How are you going about it?
Just kind of casually walking in and then, looking around, trying to see where, like, the owner or if there's a person at, like, the bar section where usually the breakfast and such is served, like, seeing if I can see who is, like, the in charge or just the person to talk to.
Okay. You go in. It's not big. It's also very, very empty. That's not the busy hour yet. But yeah, the owner is there. He's wiping down the bar. There's an assistant in the back getting things ready for the evening rush, and it seems business as usual. He notices you walk in. He's like, "Oh, well, hello there, friend."
Ah, hey there, boss. Actually, I came in, I had a question, if you're, because I assume you know the area, so, if I could pass you for a moment.
If you were looking for information, I'd be happy to help.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. We're actually looking for someone known as Old Man Hickory.
Oh, you're
we're
after
not-
Old Man Hickory right there, why don't ya?
Yeah, we're not 100% on what he looks like at this time. So years have passed, so we don't know exactly who he is, like what he looks like now. Can you give us like a description? And possibly where you see him, if you've seen him around lately.
Oh, yeah, sure. Lots of people know him. Not a lot of people know what he looks like, though. He lives under a rock, you see.
Oh. Like, takes it with him?
Yeah. Yeah, it's real odd. You never seen anything like it.
That's
one of our-
strong guy. How old is he?
Oh, he's one of our town wonders. No one really knows how old he is. Almost like he's always been here, the sort. What was that?
Something of a cryptid, I
What was that, Amelia?
I heard town wonders.
Oh, yeah, he's one of our town wonders,
He's one of
you
the
see.
wonders of the world, man.
Oh, no, you see, like, yeah, they're the wonders of the world, but in this world of magic, what isn't a wonder these days? But,
Yeah.
we came up with our own town wonders to drum up tourism, you see.
And well, an elderly man able to lift a rock and carry it to live in. That's
I guess
that's definitely unique, I would have to say.
Yeah.
But you're saying I should just be looking for like a rock? Like how big of a rock?
Oh, it's not just a boulder. It's a rock.
Okay, so it's a boulder-sized rock.
Oh yeah, it's about you know the well outside there. It's about that big.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Well, that's a big one.
it's a big one.
Gotcha. Have you seen him around lately, or know generally where he can be found?
Oh, he tends to come and go. Really socializes when he wants to. Like if you're new in town, don't worry, he'll find you. He loves meeting new folk.
You know, that is what we were told by one of the guards. That's understandable. Yeah. Well, thank you. I greatly appreciate your help with that information, sir.
Does Relic do anything?
Relic is letting the adult do the conversation.
Okay.
Just
Oh,
like-
anytime. Oh, anytime, dearies. And hey, if you come back tonight, we make a real good beef sandwich.
Hey, Relic, you want a beef sandwich later?
Sure.
Just like nudging him. Nice.
Oh,
Well, hey, we might be back later tonight then. Thank you very much, sir.
we'll see you then. Thanks for stopping in. Tell all your
All
friends.
Oh,
Bye.
can do. Thank you.
Please.
Talk to you later. Can do. No worries. We're gonna go try and find him now.
The
And then
irony
we
is
take our exit.
the irony is this is one of the most centralized towns on the entire continent. They are sandwiched between so much activity.
Yet it's like a pass-through town anyway. Where it's like it's centralized, but it's a pass-through town where people just like forget they're even going through it. They just keep going.
Oh yeah, like being in the adventure guild, you know that a lot of adventurers make their way here, but it's mostly to charter boats to other places.
Yeah. Now, where could our companions be? And about how far do I walk before I start hearing?
You would have to cross the
Do you-
bridge.
Do they see the crowd before they hear my voice?
There's it's not quite a crowd yet, but there's 3-4 people kind of
Guards.
looking at you.
Do I notice something going on across the bridge? Like, you know they
Make
went
a
that
low
direction.
DC perception check.
I'll say I do know they went in that direction, but you know, there's no telling.
That's fine. Yeah, you notice there is a little bit of a commotion across the bridge, and you notice one of your party members. He's attracted a crowd, kinda. It's not really a crowd. There's only 3 or 4 people there. One person has sat down to watch and is eating a sandwich.
Is he talking about the Night Mother again? Oh God! Come on.
No, they
Well-
said they've seen a boulder.
So they're all standing there and not sleeping. So I would assume
Oh.
no, they're not talking about the night mother.
Well, I guess let's see what's going on here then.
So as you could
And then
close
just
it,
as
like
we get closer, we
Dustin,
start
the
to hear
boulder.
the shouting.
Dustin, the
As
boulder
you
is over
close
there.
in, one of the 2 guards there kind of stops you. He's like, "Wait, don't get too close. I want to see how this pans out."
Don't worry, he can't see or hear
Dustin,
you.
the
As I
boulder's
noticed,
getting
like the
away.
shouting that he's doing, I know that he can't see or hear.
Wait, you know this
Dustin,
guy?
the boulder. The
Yeah,
boulder's getting
that's
away.
our friend.
All right, just make sure he doesn't break any laws and
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't mind him. He can't see or hear right now.
is that gonna be a problem?
No, he's fine.
I mean, we get a lot of traffic on this road. It's
Virgil is going to very gently, like, because he's only blind and deaf, so he can feel. He's going to like put like a pat, what is it? Pat Matthew like on the shoulder to kind of like let
Yeah.
him know it's him, and gently like grab him by his sides and move him out of the street. Just very gently helping him walk out of the street.
as you do this, the
Dustin,
guard gives
in
you
the
a thumbs up.
fields. The boulder's getting away. Follow the bird.
And then like after he stops moving him when he's out of the street, he like gives like a pat on the head. Then it's just like, all right, what's going on? Amelia, what's happening?
Well, they saw a moving boulder.
Oh, that must be Old Man Hickory.
Old Man Hickory is a boulder?
Yeah, the innkeeper, he said that he lives in like under a rock, as in like travels underneath a boulder.
Huh. Oh, I didn't see
Ask
this
him,
rock,
yeah.
but
As
Vic-
you are having this
Vic was
conversation, that you do notice this boulder come down the street, rampage through the town, and like he is booking it. He's going down this street like it's
he's
fucking
going where the squirrels
F-Zero.
are.
You see Esther just like fucking like dive
Your
bomb,
City playing in the background.
dive
Like-
bomber careen through the streets like gliding
The
at like
flux
low altitude.
Like the flux capacitor
After-
won't work until this thing goes 88 miles per hour, Marty.
And of course, I do see that you guys are around me now for a glimpse of a moment as it's passing by.
Oh, jeez.
Follow the bird.
Oh, I mean, all right. Just make sure you're safely just off the road and just. All right.
That's where the squirrels are.
All right, so everyone is chasing down.
Yeah, I'm sure all
Squirrels?
the people staring at Father Jacobs is gonna be fine. They'll be okay.
That caught me off guard. Right, so everyone's chasing down this boulder. What are you all doing to try and catch it?
Oh, Relic, your cheese! Try the cheese!
Relic is holding up the cheese, trying to like wiggle it in the air to see if it'll attract the boulder.
Old Man Hickory, we brought cheese!
He doesn't seem to notice the cheese, but he stops at hearing his name.
Wait, say the thing. Say the words. Say the words.
Hoo-wee! How y'all know my name?
Say the words.
Dustin.
Just talking to us.
Well, of
Dustin,
course I'm
Dustin,
talking
the
to
word.
you.
Say the words. He'll only respond if he knows that we know the words.
Says the words.
Did you forget to? I didn't write it down.
The words? What do you mean words? Yeah, we're speaking words.
The roses are beautiful this time of year, Squaw.
I'm doing a history check just to remember the
Roses
words.
are beautiful this time of year.
History check. Uh-oh.
You don't
I
remember
don't
shit. If anyone else wants to make a...
I don't know shit.
That's worse.
I have
It
one
doesn't look too
intelligence.
bad.
It's gonna go well.
Also, that isn't just shitpost. Ravens
take the
actually
10.
have mimicry.
There we go.
I will take the 10. Yeah, Relic, you seem to remember the phrase was, the roses have bloomed lovely this time of year.
Miss.
Relic shouts out, "The roses have bloomed lovely this time of year. Duskin, say that."
You've attracted a crowd now, by the way. People over at the harbor are like, what the fuck is going on?
The blind
some people
man is
behind
sat
you are,
down at this rate, and he's no longer the...
Some people are behind you like, I just want to get back to my quiet life.
Man, I hate adventures.
Here, I'll be right back, guys. Well, you got this, and I go back just to retrieve Father Jacob.
With the tap on the shoulder, I will return my vision as the situation seems settled enough for the moment.
What's all that about roses, squaw? What do you mean squaw? I mean, there's a bird up there, but why, y'all trying to talk to
Come
birds?
on, buddy, we got this. Just grabs Father Jacob's hand and drags him over.
I guess he heard a squall, so he didn't hear the entire sentence.
I'm sorry,
just
that is
said
my
it's okay.
my dear Esther.
Relic slowly approaches Duskin, still holding the cheese on a stick, and whispers the phrase into his ear.
He's taken aback for a second, and then, suddenly, the rock lifts up and, reveals this rather disheveled man. Not terribly dressed. It's pretty casual, but his beard is very unkempt. He clearly needs a haircut, and, he looks you dead in the eye, Relic. Y'all best be careful saying them words around here. And his demeanor has clearly changed.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
they're just words.
Right. And he looks around, notices the crowd, and he says, "Not here. Meet me at the abandoned mine at sundown."
Where's the abandoned mine? We're not from here.
All right, so what you're gonna want to do is he puts a hand on your shoulder. He says, "All right, so what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to head up this road here, go past the market there.
Uh-huh.
Now, like just
Uh-huh.
past the market is the blacksmith. It's behind that."
Gosh.
Not to be
Okay.
confused
Yeah.
with the other abandoned mine.
You need me to draw you a map for that?
Oh no, I think I got it.
All right, cool. And he goes back under his rock. He skitters away. He goes whoop, 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 whoop.
All right,
Well, I
Duskin.
guess we'll be-
Let's. Oh God, Duskin's gone again.
Well, we'll be dealing with that, I suppose. Which, by the way, there's gonna be beef sandwiches at the tavern tonight, or at the inn. Says they're good, so if you guys are hungry later tonight, we can get that before we go and say hi to Old Man Hickory at the mines.
Sure, that sounds good.
Relic looks at the cheese on the stick.
The cheese is gone.
I knew it.
Motherfucker!
You don't know when that happens.
Oh,
And
wow,
the
you
other-
actually did eat the cheese.
Well, Relic, it worked.
I'm going to find the town guard and formally apologize for
He
my
is
behavior.
right there next to you, actually.
Sorry about that. We were
I
trying to
apologize. I was actually blind and deaf, as my allies
I
have
mean,
relayed to you.
I mean, you should apologize. That was incredibly disappointing.
What were you expecting?
I'm so bored. God, I had to follow in my dad's footsteps. Wanted me to be a town guard. I want to be a town guard, Dad. and the other guard next to us, like, all right, come on.
Good gravy.
You have a good day, Pastor.
You too, and may Night Mother be with you. It's just like, who the fuck is the Night Mother?
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is, but
Walking
thanks.
away. Right, so it is a couple of hours until sundown. What do you all wish to do?
But when are the beef sandwiches?
That would actually be the evening, so after you meet up with Hickory.
Sundown is after evening. I figured. I don't know.
The
Is
dinner
there-
rush is after sundown in this town, for the most part.
Gotcha.
Is there a church
There
or other
is
chapel?
indeed a temple. It is over here. It is one of the largest buildings in town. I don't remember who they worship. It might be Nereus, the goddess of the harvest.
Yeah, makes sense.
Well,
Look at
come,
that.
Virgil. Let us offer our services to pass the time.
Sounds fine by me.
And it was this big blue building on the other side of the river.
Yeah.
Yep. Very
Hey,
central. It's
And as we're walking, I am going to notice the ring, and then just gently grab his hand and just look at the ring. Well, look at you, not so drab now, huh? Nice.
It is preparation for a spell.
What spell is it, by chance?
Oh, a protective one.
Gotcha. Who are you gonna protect?
Oh, Duskin, but we need to find another ring.
You know what? That's a good call. It just leaves it at that. It's just... Good call. It's just fair.
Plus, between you and me, it may have more than one use.
Ooh.
With
Virgil
spells.
immediately is catching on to what it might be, and it's just like a.
okay. So you two are hitting up the church. What's everyone else doing?
Hey, Amelia. Do you did you see any magic shops around here?
And no, all I've been looking at was the squirrels earlier, and that was it.
No.
Great day.
Yeah, I know that's strange. I don't know why it took my eye. I have no idea.
Well, we should go find like a magic shop of some sort so that we can. I mean, this place is so close to Wizard City. They have to have some scrolls somewhere, and I could use some more spells.
Go wizard. Do wizard stuff.
I could use more sauce too, actually. So yeah, sure.
Okay. So you guys are gonna go track down a magic shop.
Yep.
All right. So you head to the market, and there's no dedicated magic shop. It's a small town. There is, however, a tent for the cleric compendium.
Oh boy.
I don't think I need more. We get enough from Father Jenkins.
By the way, I forgot.
the person at
Eric,
the
is Amelia a wizard or a sorcerer?
She's a wizard.
Wizard.
What, Relic? You don't want to do super Bible study?
the person behind the desk at the cleric compendium is like, we do magic stuff too. It's not just clerics.
Oh, you also do arcane?
That's just the name.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a misleading name.
We know.
Like I can understand the meaning behind like clerical, but like since cleric is kind of like a divine thing, you know.
Don't do
Well,
that.
I mean, it's
Don't want to get them angry.
well, I mean, the organization started as just cleric stuff, and then we branched out into wizarding. It's actually quite an interesting story. See, it all began, and then you were there for 15 minutes, listening to the goddamn backstory of the
So
cleric
again, it's one of those
compendium.
cases where it started out just for clerics, and then eventually evolved into more of just a magic shop.
You now have
LonelyClericsOnly.com. That would wizard.
so. Elizabeth and Relic, you now have advantage on history checks
Elizabeth,
regarding
who's
the.
Elizabeth?
Who is Elizabeth? Amelia.
Previous campaign.
Amelia and Relic, you now have advantage on any history checks regarding the cleric compendium.
Boy.
So, while that's going on, do they have like various scrolls and prices around?
Yes, actually. And
Awesome.
let me AI generate something out of my hat here for you. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I actually thought of this last second, so I actually don't know what spells I might want to grab.
I think I do have one spell I have in mind, so I don't currently have it. Do they have a heal spell up for sale?
Wizards can't cast heal.
Wizard, it's Claire. I think it's me and Virgil that I think are the only ones that can really heal, unless you get like life transference.
Oh, I can't. Okay, I didn't know that. I thought.
All right, here we go. I got you your various things here. There are, in fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 scrolls, ranging from 20 gold piece to 240 gold piece.
You're right. I can't answer them. Okay.
Also, I heard my name but didn't hear what was said. What?
No, I mentioned how we are the only healing potential people.
Yes.
Okay. I'll actually. Do they have a scroll for sleep?
Sleep?
Yeah, sleep.
They. Well, it depends. What is a scroll of calm emotions?
Different
That's the
spell.
Calm emotions. Can you paste to the list that you have?
Yeah, sure, actually.
Actually, that would be helpful. Yeah.
That'll.
Also,
I just went to a fucking magic shop generator and,
Also, that is cleric.
this is what they have. And the various prices.
Wait, we don't have Featherfall, do we?
No, I have Featherfall.
Adeline has also has Featherfall, so
Okay.
if anyone falls off the airship.
Can't learn Booming Blade.
Oh.
So you wait till I reach a level where I could transform into like a giant fucking eagle. Just lift bitches.
Can druids speak as their animal thing, or did we already?
You have to have
establish
something
it?
specific to be able to.
Okay.
I think it's either a spell or something similar, but there is a way to be able to speak in common while in rogue shape. Or at whatever language you speak.
By the way, the rest of their stock is various mundane robes. There's a selection of gems as well. Might be more in the back.
Can you check in the back?
Okay, I have something I kind of want. That is. Ooh. Wait, no, I do have enough for that. Okay, that'll be 2 platinum. What can you tell me about Mariner's studded leather armor?
Yes, I can. And she goes over and pulls it down and... Seriously?
Ow.
Well, Okay, I went to the page to look it up and it wants me to buy the fucking Dungeon Master Guide, so hang on.
Have you considered
So
getting
it gives you a swim speed equal to... Oh, sorry.
Okay, the Mariner's Armor. It's a type of magical armor that allows the wearer to move underwater more effectively and buoying them to the surface if they fall unconscious.
That's quite
And what's the defense? Like, what's the armor class?
Getting that now.
Just a heads up, wizards aren't proficient with armor.
Oh, well, this is non-combat armor. I don't know. That's why I checked it was studded leather, and that's why I'm more curious. If it was not studded leather, I probably wouldn't be interested, but I think studded leather is not that heavy.
Stop sending me to fucking D&D Beyond.
Uh,
I don't have a D&D Beyond. I don't want a D&D Beyond. They refuse to sponsor us. Okay, here we go.
okay.
It's an AC 12 plus Dex.
Plus Dex. Okay, that works for me. I can actually wear that. Sure.
Do you have?
Are you a wizard?
I have two I am a wizard.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be proficient with light armor.
It's 1,550
Oh.
gold piece.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, normally wizards are stuck to clothing.
It's 1,550 gold
Never
piece.
mind then.
You can note the fantastic craftsmanship on it. Oh, and this right here, really nice feature. Extra pockets for your various pocket lint or knickknacks.
Rock.
Nah, I don't think I'm interested.
Stuff the life vest armor with rocks to make you sick. So
Yes. I mean, that's what they do with diving suits. You have weights that hold you down in the water.
It's like the feature that brings you back up to the surface is just expelling all of the rocks.
That's literally what divers do, though. So it actually works out. That's how diving works. You have weights and you let them go to slowly rise up because you have to stop at certain points and all that fun stuff. Fun fact.
Right, so, you guys getting anything?
Okay.
Got
I
knowledge.
didn't know I had to be proficient to wear light armor.
Otherwise, you couldn't cast your spells.
The armor is
Yeah.
1,500 gold pieces.
I don't know if we even have that much.
Yeah, platinum is 10 gold.
Yeah.
So I shouldn't have armor on, period. I didn't know that. Huh.
Yeah, it has to be like clothing.
Yeah, it's be
But no leather armor either then. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Luckily, that's when I dropped to 1-8. That's when I dropped from 1 AC, so it's now 13. I did not know that. No one told me. I didn't know that it had to be proficient
Oh,
to even
sorry.
use
Yeah,
spells.
it doesn't like
It's all good.
it doesn't like explicitly say it. Like when you go to like wizard class, I don't know why it doesn't explicitly say it. It's just kind of like inferred when it's like that's an important piece of information. for,
Yeah,
like,
I literally didn't know. Like, I didn't know that you had to you had to have light armor proficiency just to use spells.
yeah.
That's ridiculous to me. That seems
Yeah,
really.
It's
really
weird how it
stupid.
works, but like there are things that give like bonuses where it's
That's
like
why
if
they
you
usually
have
pick up
their
mage armor.
Yeah, they have because you have mage armor and you can cast that spell every day and it lasts the entire day. It's usually assumed you use that, and you also
Okay.
keep your distance from actual battle. You know what I mean? So you raise your AC naturally, and you can also get
I do have mage armor, so I'm good on that end.
There is
yeah,
actually.
and you can also get like clothing that is like enchanted in some way that gives you
Yeah,
bonus
there's.
to your AC and stuff like that. You can have good stuff. Like, have you played Baldur's Gate? Baldur's Gate kind of shows it a bit when you're playing like.
I have
and
played
stuff.
it like for like a couple of minutes, and I say I unfortunately have not played it much afterwards. It takes up
Gotcha.
so much space.
You kind of get a feel for how it works to be a wizard, even if you don't play a wizard. When you're just playing, like using Gale's character in game, you'll get a better feel for it of how it works with making sure it's clothing and stuff like that, and it's in magic clothing.
Let's see, what other spells can I learn from this list? Because I'm not getting the armor then.
Learning.
So, Relic, you ask about scrolls in the back, and she's like, let me check. And you go back, and...
Eight out of 100. That is wow.
They come back out, and they're like, well, we have an overstock of blank paper.
Nice.
That's actually nice. I'll take that. I could do that to try and remember my spells. So I'll take some blank paper. How much is it?
Very well. How much were you looking to purchase?
How much for 10 pages?
That's a copper.
Yeah, it's paper. It's pretty cheap.
Oh.
It's paper.
Okay. The problem
How
is
much
I
paper you
only have
want?
gold and platinum. I don't know.
Buy out Staples.
Okay. Tell you what, we're gonna do it like this. Hand me 1 gold.
Okay.
They put out their
and you
hand. He takes it. Goes in the
Okay,
back.
sure.
A couple of seconds go by. They come back with 1,000 sheets of paper. That's yours now.
Okay.
How much does that weigh?
Go ahead and call it.
Paper's heavy, man. I do origami. I know how heavy paper is.
Go ahead and call that 5 pounds. 5 heaping pounds.
Hey, if any of
Of
us want
paper.
paper, we can have paper. I don't mind having paper. Why not give the religious people paper? We need to write stuff.
You know what? That works
Don't.
for me.
We can share.
Don't give the religious people paper. I don't want to know what flyers they'll make.
They'll make another Bible.
No,
Don't let-
come on. You know only Father Jacobs would. I'm just doing it for, like, writing a journal.
Also, I don't think anyone would be able to interpret whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah, he
right.
has doctor's handwriting. Like, you can't understand a fucking shit thing he's writing.
Yeah, he is a healer.
I had to actually search up how heavy is 1,000 pages. 10 pounds. Actually, Hunter was not that far
Oh.
off.
10 pounds of paper.
So
All right,
It's
yeah,
okay,
we'll
we
go
have
off
a
of
ship
that.
to store it on. We have a ship
You're-
to store it on.
Yeah.
yeah, you're bringing the spell paper back
So
to the
you're
boat.
just gonna come on board and be like, okay guys, I have some paper in my bag for me, and then you're gonna plop down the stack somewhere on the ship, and this is for whoever else wants some.
It turns out the bag is just like a very clown bag. So just suddenly you just yank out like 1,000 papers out of it, and nobody knows what you did to do that.
It's just like what? When did we
Dump
run
them
out
into a
of
stock,
paper?
beef bitch.
When did we run out of paper? And then Duskin has like the engine room covered in moon drawings.
It's
Just
just all of his paintings have lined the walls of the boat. No,
Right,
he did a
was-
paper mache.
he's
Just a
trying
whole
to-
ass paper mache.
He's trying to
Was
make a
there
masterpiece.
anything else?
Nothing really.
Not that I can think of, actually.
We got a fuck ton of paper.
Okay.
I really
Um,
like. It's the only thing I could really have much serious interest because all the other spells I kind of already know.
Okay, so it's nearing sundown, but just so we cover everybody,
Sure.
what is Duskin doing at the moment?
Justin, what is your ass doing?
I mean, I posted what I was doing.
I'm not at the computer, I can't see.
I wasn't paying
It's the
attention.
image
I,
of the horse on the beach that says "man" but no text.
Oh, we went to the beach, so
I'm
you
just
left.
standing on the side of the river. Okay. So,
It's painting time.
sun. Oh, you're painting.
Is he the guy that painted Dante?
All right. I'm gonna have Duskin make a painting check, and Virgil make a history check to figure that out, I guess.
I highly doubt Duskin is the one, because this guy was super into me and did not sound like Duskin at all, so definitely wasn't Duskin.
All right. So first of all, Duskin, it's very well made. You really
Nice.
captured the waves on the river and the little fishing boats in the back there. It's very well done.
This brings me peace.
Or incredibly violent person, nice and chill when he wants to paint.
Very tranquil piece.
It'd be even funnier if it's like you painted something but then immediately smashed it afterwards. What about your day?
You failed.
Man
the
has
urge.
coping mechanisms, but the internal just must smash is just everlasting.
So,
How does the offering our religious services to the church go?
make a religion check.
Because we're
Both
just
of us?
helping them with whatever they are doing. Helping, comforting. Let me do it.
Religion.
It actually goes very well. You managed to put the whole room to sleep, even though, it's off hours.
I mean,
Hey, you're preaching your God in here? We're supposed
no,
to be helping.
okay. It is poor taste to go to another church and start preaching about the Night Mother when this is Well, this is a church
I mean,
that
you got
is.
a
okay,
17,
like,
oddly
you,
enough. So.
you do put the whole room to sleep, but they don't kick you out.
I guess my angle was, do a little work, maybe a spell slot, and maybe, either get favor or currency in return was the angle.
You
Virgil
don't
is
get
just
either.
in there. Virgil's just in there to help with anything because he is one who deals mainly in comforting the loved ones or those who are dying, and as well as preparing bodies and helping with preparing for rituals for bodies, whatever is needed. He's used to doing that stuff, so he's there to help with anything that could be of that nature that needs assistance with. Just general, just help.
If someone is in
Whatever they
legitimate
need.
need of healing, I would use a spell slot. Is the implied scenario?
Yeah. Well, for me, it's just helping with whatever it is they need help with. Like if they're just doing something, preparing something, setting up something, I'm just helping.
So I'm physically leasing out my magic, is what I'm saying. So is there anyone that needs magical help?
No.
Not really at this.
Very well. We did a good job.
As I'm
Gold
just helping with
maker.
like setting up candles and stuff and doing anything that needs help regarding like the dead or dead bodies. Just doing my thing.
I don't know how many people die here, but it is help.
Well, even visitors of a place can die.
Right.
This is a very centralized town. Someone passing through could perish while they're here. For any number of reasons. Health complications,
Right, so, as the sun begins to wane below the horizon, you all start making your way to the abandoned mine.
Abandoned mine. Gonna go see the crazy man.
And as you all collectively roll up, you notice that his rock is already there.
Hey, he said he'd be there. I trusted the man.
Rock and roll.
That thing can move so fucking fast. If he needs to be there, he's gonna be there, man.
Max Boulder, this baby hits so nuts.
The pioneers just ride those things for miles, I heard.
Yeah, I heard that too.
So,
Damn.
as you all arrive, he lifts himself up from under the rock, and his demeanor is very different from what you saw earlier. And he's like, "Were y'all followed?"
Looks around. Actually, perception check.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Someone already beat me to it. What?
Looks clear.
I didn't see crap.
Can you roll another d20 for me, please?
Distracted by
Oh,
the
come on!
Is that squirrel from earlier? Wait, that little bastard! He's following me, and you run off into the woods.
No. I mean, that's better than what friggin' Jacob's got. That's for sure.
That's incredible.
I just caused the mild disturbance and almost got arrested. It's cool.
But yeah, it looks clear. Move you over there. Right. Where'd y'all hear them words?
I think we heard them from the Adventurers Guild?
Gunther?
Yeah,
Yes.
that sounds right.
How is the old coot?
We ran a ship into a tower.
Again?
Again? This is not the
Yeah.
first time?
He's
Hell
doing
no.
very well, though. He's very happy with himself.
He's been ramming airships into buildings for hundreds of years.
Hundreds?
Uh,
How old is they?
He never told you?
No,
Wow.
because you don't look like hundreds of years old.
How much do you know?
Not enough.
Right.
I don't know.
We're kind of not told too much. It's kind of like the, hey, just do your job. You know what I mean?
So old Gunther didn't tell you the big secret?
Big secret.
Nope.
No.
Relic may have found out something about Gunther, but that's about it.
He used to work for Lord Grendelmore.
The Lord
Blank.
Grindelwald?
Yep.
But what?
Everyone make a history check.
Man, I can't wait for another roll. I'm gonna fail.
Everything's an intelligence roll. I'm dumb as shit, okay?
Finally, a good roll. A 10.
Well,
Sure.
Wow.
15. I'll take it.
I'm gonna use my luck.
Yeah, go for it. Not much going on today, anyway.
You walk over there.
Wow.
Would you like to use
How?
an
Sure.
relic? Roll with advantage.
Oh,
You're
okay.
from here.
Oh, I got a good one.
You just slept through history
It's
class.
fine.
You
It's
just-
fine. Matthew, you know. Virgil, you know. Relic, I'll say yes. Yeah, Lord Grendelmore is the... follow me to the map, please. Lord Grendelmore is the old ruler of the, sort of human lands, and actually, the capital wasn't always here in Whitefall. It was originally up here. way to the north. But that wasn't the case when Lord Grendelmore declared war on the dwarf hold of Stoneholm, which resulted in the human-dwarven wars that saw the humans trying to force them off of a enormous metal deposit that now Stoneholm sits atop of. Now, Grendelmore lost this war, and basically the human kingdoms had to reorganize. Eventually, the capital made its way to Barthmont, and then more recently, Whitefall. And you know that Lord Grendelmore, he was not a good guy.
Thorian worked for them.
Good
Ah,
Thorian
but
is right his friend. Bakery.
Aye, but you don't know the full story. See, I was with him. I wasn't always a crazy old man. That's just my cover story. We all have our own cover story.
Huh.
Gunthorian ran off and became a paladin, and now I guess he's running that guild of yours. I became a crazy man, because even if they found out what I did, what are they gonna do? I'm a crazy man.
Oh, I see. It's
I mean, you're right.
Fine. Yeah, they kind of would just see you as insane. So, yeah, kind of see why you're doing this.
Right,
Thanks.
here's the thing.
Good way to go about it.
Here's the thing. We all ran from that fight. We're all cowards, traitors to Lord Grendelmore. Because, well, the war wasn't going in our favor, and a lot of us were starting to figure out what we was doing was very morally dubious and questionable. There were 4 of us. There was me, Gunther, the dwarf guy. He had to really run away, traitor to his own people and all. And, I think the last one was, I rightly don't remember that one. Didn't work with him much. He ran way south, though. So, never mind Gunthorian's big secrets. Why y'all coming to find me?
Well, I kind of forgot why we were doing this.
I don't know. You're just kind of told to.
Crystals.
Crystals?
Oh, the crystals.
Oh, the crystals we saw at the, near the dragon. The big dragon, right.
The three of them?
There were, yes. They were not real ones, they were fakes. But we found out about it via the fakes.
Y'all know about them all-powerful crystals, then?
I guess so, yeah.
Right, so Gunthorian's finally trying to get the tower running again.
Edward?
You didn't hear about the tower?
Well, I know
Is
we
that what we
destroyed
heard?
it.
There's a tower involved. Don't worry, once you get the crystal, you'll understand. But here's the deal. It ain't here.
You mean the crystals, you mean? Or the one, at least one of the crystals.
Well, I mean, it's on this continent. Lord Grendelmore had it.
Is it still gonna be there?
It rightly might be. See, the thing about Grendelmore is he liked keys. Really elaborate keys. He liked to lock keys away with other keys, as a matter of fact.
Do you have the key?
I said he has one of the keys, but I don't think he has all.
How can I trust y'all?
Maybe you're sent by Gunthori.
That's true. He reaches into his pocket and pulls out this stringed, very shiny, ornate, complex-looking key. I only have the one. You're all gonna need 3 in order to get into the vault.
Where are the other 2?
Well, that
I'm
dwarf
assuming they're lost.
I mentioned had one, and I'd imagine that other fella that ran south, he's got the other.
What the? Are all of the didn't Castle Grendelmore fall a long time ago? So it's kind of surprising that everyone's still alive.
Now, we ran before the war ended. Took the keys with us, though.
Question for the GM: how long ago was that war?
The Grendelmore Dwarven War was roughly, I'd say, 500-ish years.
Damn, good
So everyone involved, unless they're an elf, should probably be dead, right?
Yes. Make an Arcana check.
This one became a lich.
You can piece together that there's probably some crazy age-extending bullshit going on here. Especially since Gunthorian's a human, the man in front of you, also human, and he also mentioned a dwarf.
Yeah, I was like, by all accounts, it doesn't make sense.
So, do you know where the dwarf could be as well? I don't think you brought that up. I know that you said he hightailed it.
Well, as a matter of fact, the last I heard from him is he had changed his name, and he was actually quite the business mogul, if I reckon. But see, he still went into hiding. See, the way I heard it is he was hiding underground on his real big, expensive train.
On the Dwarven monorail?
Oh, y'all have heard of the subrails.
I mean, they're not exactly secret.
But they also say they were destroyed 30 years ago. That's not entirely true. See, there's one train left, and they reckon it's his. It goes round and round and never stops.
So how are we supposed to find that?
Your guess is as good as mine. I'd start with a dwarf hold, honestly.
Sounds fair.
Yeah, the dwarves probably would know more.
As for that other fella, it's been quite some time since I last held a conversation with that fella.
Sounds like it may be a good idea to go look for the dwarf first, and the dwarf may know more about him.
I would reckon he's somewhere around the Southern Isles. Last I heard, I think he was around, Sasho Hikari. Ain't exactly a hop and a skip.
I think we have an airship.
What do you say?
We have an airship.
Well, then y'all are all set.
You're good to go.
Hey, can we stop at Wizard City first?
I mean, I suppose we can. We still also need to drop off Adeline as well.
Well, it's the opposite direction.
I'm just saying, we have other things we also need to take care of. So depending on, where each thing is in reference to each other, we'll be able to
Maybe
do that.
dropping off Adeline get us some more gold. Then we can go to Wizard City.
You
we
could
need
actually
more stuff.
go either way with this. They are pretty much equidistant.
I think we should get rid of Adeline first.
You mean
Looks over.
take her home safely, right?
I mean, Samantha.
Who's this Adeline y'all are talking about?
Nobody.
Don't worry about it.
Is it Lockhart?
Oh, I didn't bother learning your name.
Sounds familiar.
Those of you who were in the room when
We
Gunthurian dropped
know,
the name.
we know. Yeah. My God, Peaches, you're so fucking fat.
What are y'all doing with the daughter of a slave trader?
Pardon?
Okay,
Pardon?
back up. Slave trader.
You're telling me, like, King Lockhart is a slave trader.
He ain't king, he's a duke.
But yeah, dude.
Well,
Whatever.
alright. Since y'all are in the guild, I'll throw y'all a bone. Yeah, you might wanna get with that girl and get her to spill the beans.
Well, it's not like she wanted to go home anyway, so
Yeah.
Let me
maybe that was why.
say it in your language. Looks like y'all got a side quest.
We are destined
Oh,
to be
joyous.
distracted by everything.
Right, so here's the deal. Once you get into that vault, Crystal ain't there neither. You see,
What?
the crystal is at the Frozen Citadel, but y'all need the key to get into the Frozen Citadel. The key's inside the vault, which is protected by 3 other keys.
We really got our work cut out for us there.
So where should we go for the first key?
So, for those of you who
Yeah.
succeeded the
The door.
history check, especially you, Matthew Jacobs, you know of the Frozen Citadel. People have tried to get into the Frozen Citadel, but the thing's built like a goddamn SCP. You can't get in. Like, people have tried to throw ropes up over the wall. They snap. All the doors are locked and frozen over. They've tried other means of scaling the walls. The ladders fall over. They tried to go in with an airship. The winds are abnormally high to land. There is rumor of one man who shot himself inside with a cannon, but he was never heard from again.
Skill issue.
Skill issue. That would be what Dustin would definitely be saying. Skill issue.
It is widely accepted that the place is cursed. And that's where you'll find your crystal.
Oh, one of them.
Well, yeah.
And then we have the Dwarven lands to find out about the one held by the dwarf.
Ah. But y'all need the 3 keys.
And you have one of them.
He is still holding it, yeah.
Relic attempts to take it.
He pulls back. Now y'all gotta realize, if I give this to you, there ain't no other key like it. If you lose it, y'all ain't never getting in that vault.
I'll be careful with it.
Yeah, we'll be careful.
Right. And he hands it over to you.
Your Relic immediately drops it. Oh, shit.
I'm gonna regret this, aren't I?
Let me see the object. Let me study it close.
Okay, here you go. Relic immediately hands it over, no hesitation.
Okay. Upon taking the key, you can feel a bit of faint magical energy coming from it, so you could determine it's probably for some kind of arcane lock that is got some magic seals on it or some bullshit. Either way, yeah, don't lose this key.
I have thoroughly memorized the object for later.
Okay.
I don't know if a recreation would work.
Yeah,
No.
maybe not.
I have means of locating objects I'm familiar with.
Ah, gotcha.
Oh, okay.
If it is important, I should memorize it.
Very understandable. Thank you.
Boy, howdy. Y'all got your work cut out for you.
Needless to say.
Quite the cast of characters to carry it out, too.
Well, alright. Is there anything else, or are we getting beef sandwiches, as it were?
Oh yeah, I forgot what's
Immediately, even the monotone man is like beef sandwiches.
I do rightly say, I ain't quite seen a group like yours since the last bunch to come through these parts.
Oh,
Who was
How
that?
did
who was
things
that?
end for that
Oh, they was
group?
crazy. They had bagels. Fucking bagels.
Oh god, are they
Weird.
the bagels that were made out of people?
What the hell? No. Hell's wrong with y'all?
No, that was not said in character. I'm sorry. I was referring
No,
to
I
that
remember.
that like one shot we did where they were made of people.
no, out of character.
Oh,
no,
God,
Nicholas
no.
gave him 1,000 bagels and he ate them all.
I mean,
Oh yeah, I
now.
remember.
Fog of Kellingville is canon, but none of you would remember it.
Yeah.
That was me trying to remember if it was that or if it was the main party or that party.
They
that
all
did
was
that.
weird. They had this one person, fluffy fella, sat in the field for like 8 hours. Then they just
mean,
then
these
they
around.
just up and got on a boat and left.
I wonder if my relative ever passed through here.
Well, as a matter of fact, and he points at your staff relic, I have seen that symbol before.
Yeah, but
Right. I do believe that fellow was with that group I mentioned.
Hmm.
Interesting bunch.
Were they wearing clownish face paint?
And he's taken aback by clownish face paint, and he's got a pog face on. He's like, "Hey, Dad!"
Yeah, they were a bit weird in that regard, but apparently they did some great things. So we're kind of adventuring to be, if not bigger, then at least like as notable as them, because my family's trying to make that like a generational thing.
Yeah, well, I don't rightly know what they did after that. I had to fight off them cattails.
Oh, that was this part of the book. Okay. This is coming full circle for me now.
Y'all gotta watch out for them.
Oh, I've heard the stories. No worries.
Gotta watch out for them cattails.
I'm glad I don't have those in the hollow.
Right, y'all better get moving.
Yeah, we actually don't want to be by this room.
Always
We
not too
greatly
close to
appreciate all of your information and your help. We have a lot to be going off of now to help us in this very arduous adventure we've got ourselves into. But, you know, we'll get through it one way or another.
Right, and remember, if anyone asks, you never saw me talk insane.
Okay, can do. You were only talking like a crazy man.
Right. Also, don't worry about them cattails. They won't get through on my watch.
I don't doubt it. I think
And
you got this.
He walks backward and kind of scrunches back up under his boulder and disappears into the woods.
What an interesting fellow.
Yeah.
So, was there anything else before we end session tonight?
Meat sandwiches.
Sandwiches!
Meat
Sandwiches.
Alright, so, as the sun fades below the horizon, you all head off to the tavern and partake of the local delicacies, in this case, the beef sandwiches and some of the local ales, or at least some of you, if you're old enough to drink.
Mellick tries, but fails.
Adeline does join you at the table.
No, she doesn't.
You, what?
No, we don't tell her we're getting sandwiches.
You left her alone on the airship long enough and she got hungry, so she decided to try the local tavern and spotted you and came over. And
Is it too late to go somewhere else?
you might not
I mean,
want
I
to,
do.
because it seems like you guys have a bit to talk about.
It is true.
And that's
Once
where
we're
we're
back
gonna
on
leave
that ship,
session.
Gonna have to talk to her.
The sins of the father are passed on to the child, that she must be punished. Just kidding.
I will
It's
have...
just gonna be like, so your dad's a slave trader, huh? Sounds like a real piece of shit.
Just cold open. Not even. So what does your dad do for work? Just like, so your dad.
So your dad is
Just
no,
in the
Virgil
middle
would
of
never.
summer.
He's too gentle for that. Only
God
if he
would.
thinks he can tell she seems to be a good person, but you know, doesn't sound like her dad is. So it's like, maybe that's why she doesn't want to go home.
So, I would like to thank everyone for watching. I would like to thank our players for playing. The long-awaited map for Whitefall will be ready by next session. Same
I
with,
will.
I think you were going to Wizard City?
Yeah, when I
That'll
go
be ready
pick up
too.
Scrolls in Wizard City, I will also send you more backstory information, which I forgot to do.
Nice.
I was busy.
I got my work cut out for me.
Alright. Welcome to being a game master.
All right, so thank you all once again so much for watching. Thank you, all of you so much for playing. and we will see you guys next time.
Bye.